I never expected that moving to a new city would feel so lonely. I thought starting fresh in Seattle would bring freedom, new friends, and excitement, but instead, it brought silence, empty streets, and nights where I couldn't stop thinking about everything I had left behind. My best friend from high school had moved to New York. My parents were busy with their own lives, and I was just alone. One evening, after another long day at the coffee shop where I worked, I sat on the bench outside my tiny apartment building and watched the rain pour down. I didn't even notice him at first. A man, maybe in his late 30s, sitting across from me, his coat soaked, his eyes staring at the ground. Something about his sadness mirrored my own, so I spoke. "Rough day?" I asked. He looked up, startled, then gave a small, tired smile. "You could say that," he said. Over the next few weeks, we kept running into each other, always by chance, always in the rain. Slowly, we started talking, sharing pieces of our lives, our regrets, the mistakes we had made, and the people we had lost. His name was Daniel, and he had lost his wife 2 years ago. He told me about the accident, about the hospital, about the way life suddenly became a series of gray, meaningless days. I told him about my loneliness, about feeling invisible, about missing the people I loved. And in the middle of that hopelessness, we found something unexpected: comfort, understanding, and the quiet feeling that maybe we weren't completely broken. One night, as the rain fell harder than ever, he took my hand and said, "I never thought I'd feel alive again." And I realized I hadn't either. But just as I started to hope, life reminded me that happiness is fragile. The next morning, he didn't come to the bench or the coffee shop or answer my calls. Days turned into a week, and I couldn't reach him anywhere. Then a letter arrived, folded neatly in my mailbox. It was his handwriting. Inside, he explained that he had to leave the city, that memories had been too painful, and that he couldn't face his grief while trying to find joy again. He thanked me for reminding him that life could still have small lights, even in darkness. I cried for hours, the rain outside matching the storm inside me, and yet somehow I felt a strange kind of peace. I realized that even brief moments, even people who pass through our lives for only a short time, can teach us the most important lessons: that pain is temporary, that love can appear unexpectedly, and that hope can survive even the harshest storms. From that day on, I carried Daniel's words with me.